Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new, hi, my name is Carissa. I hope you guys are all doing really well. Today's video is a Brandy Melville try-on haul, and you guys, this is crazy, but it's my first time ordering or trying Brandy Melville. I've always heard amazing things, but I've always been super hesitant to order from this brand because everything is a one-size-fits-all. I just don't understand how it's possible for everything in a store to be a one-size-fits-all, but then also for everything in a store to be a one-size-fits-all and still have like amazing reviews, amazing support like as a brand, and everybody just goes crazy for this brand. So it definitely had me intrigued. So here we are. I'm gonna share with you all the items I picked up, my thoughts on each of the items. I got tons of tank tops and I have a couple of crop tops and I have sweatpants as well. I am so excited to try out their sweatpants specifically, so let's go ahead and just get into it. The first tank is this white one. It is called the Connor tank. It was $16. It's really weird to not say what size I got because it's one size, but I guess I should say really fast. I will list below like all of my measurements specifically, but just a quick overview. I am 5'1". My typical top size is an extra small, and my typical bottom size is a 00 or a size 24. So anyways, this top, I think it's one of my favorites out of like the entire haul. I just feel like it fits really well, so that was a nice surprise for me. I like the cut of it. Like, I like the neckline on it, and I like how it just covers more of the shoulder as well, and the armpits are really flattering too, so there's no like awkward material folding or anything going on, if you know what I mean. The length of it is really great as well. It is a finished hem, so it's not like a raw like cut or anything like that. But yeah, just overall like nice like thick hemming that you can see like on the shoulders and around the neckline. But I just think that this is such a great staple tank that I'm gonna be wearing all summer long, not only pairing with like jean shorts, but just like lounging around the house as well. I did get another one of their Connor tanks in gray, and this is also $16. But what's so interesting about Brandy that I've noticed is they'll group tanks into the same category of like, say like this one, this is Connor, but the fit of it is different. So it's funny that they do that. So like for this one, it's not as thick around like these upper straps, and it does scoop down a little bit lower on the neckline, and then the armpits are a little bit different as well. I would have to say out of all of them, this is like the one that I'm not like the most obsessed with. I just think that it kind of fits weird up top. And unlike the other Connor tank that I just showed, this one does have an unfinished hem, so it looks like it was just cut. So interesting comparison for the Connor tanks. But you guys know me, I love me a gray tank. I just think it's like the best basic color to like pair with anything. I picked up this strappy tank top next. I really like the contrast between the hemming and the color of the tank. So this is like a mid-tone, like navy, like a wash navy color mixed with gray. This is called their Skylar tank, and it was $16, and I really like the fit of it. It is still cropped, but it's still long enough, and I think that it just fits really great overall. And again, I just really like the contrast of it because it's something that I don't currently have in my closet. This is the next tank that I picked up. It is called their Bianca tank, and it's in like this wash navy color. I am so obsessed with this color. They have this color, I think in the Connor tank or another tank, and I was really debating getting that one as well, but I just narrowed it down to this since it was my first time trying the brand. I didn't want to go like too crazy. So anyways, I picked up this one. I love it. It is $16. It is a little bit longer, but still a little cropped, which is like the perfect fit. Like something that's not like overly cropped like this, but if you were to pair it with like jeans or jean shorts, it's gonna like hit perfectly with the jeans, you know? And I really like these types of tanks for that. Because again, like this is like a perfect tank to wear like more casually, like with jean shorts, like street style. But if you wanted to just wear it around your house as well, then it would be the perfect tank for that. I do like that it has thicker straps, and I enjoy like the little scoop on it, and then it does go a little bit higher up in the back. I picked up the Bianca tank in white as well, and luckily like this is a pretty close match to them looking identical. This one is $16 as well, and the fit of it is identical as well. I should mention that. Not only like the style of it, but like how it fits, so it seems like the size, the one size, is pretty close to being the same. And I will say for all of these tanks so far that they are between like a size extra small for like a size comparison, I guess. But yeah, I just really love this tank so much. Okay, moving on over to crop tops. I ended up picking up 2 of them. The first is this crop top that has like Bugs Bunny and like Looney Tunes on it. I'm not a big like Looney Tunes fan, but for some reason I was so gravitated towards this crop top. I just thought it was gonna be the perfect crop top for some reason. Like I just love like the faded graphic on it and the fact that this is kind of like a wash black tee. It just looks like more lived in, more worn, and I thought it was gonna pair really nicely with jeans and sweats. So I just had to get it. It is $28. Again, it's a one size. They do have this in a longer version too, like a full t-shirt length. And this one I just got in the cropped, and it looks like it's just like a raw cut hem right here. But I do like that about most of their graphic tees, is that they do come in a crop version and a longer version. So you can have the option to get whatever length that you prefer, you know? But yes, love this one so much. And so the next graphic that I ended up picking up was this one that it just says Alaska on it. I don't feel like I have a lot of blue in my closet, so I saw this as kind of an opportunity to add a little bit more blue, and I was just really drawn to this graphic as well. It just seems kind of like simplistic, but it has some color in it, so some like interest in it, you know? It is a raw cut hem on it, and this one doesn't have a tag on it, but I believe it was around $23. This one is more of like a fitted crop top, if that makes sense. Like it's still a bit oversized and loose, but compared to the Looney Tunes one, that one is like a higher crop and it's a little bit wider versus this one being like a little bit more slimming and a crop, but still like a solid fit. Definitely a great t-shirt for lounging. So I'm really excited about this one so much. Okay, so the last few items that I wanted to talk about are their sweatpants. It's the Rosa sweatpants. I've always been so interested in these sweatpants, but then again, it's a one size fits all, so I was unsure of how it was gonna fit. And then I've also heard like mixed reviews on the quality as well, that they don't necessarily last the longest and they kind of pill and stuff. But hey, I was open to trying it out for myself and seeing how they wear over time, so I can't really speak to that just yet. But so far, let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you. So the first pair that I got was just like the classic gray pair. I actually really like the elastic band on this and that it doesn't have a drawstring on it. It does have some really nice pockets on it. And then on the bottom, it does have like a thicker cuff on it too. What I do love about these sweatpants is how high rise they are, and it really just cinches in your waist, which is a must have in my sweatpants. And it doesn't look like too frumpy either. It does end up bagging a little bit because they are like a little bit long, but I honestly really like the look of them. They are so incredibly comfortable and soft. It's kind of like, they're not lightweight and they're not heavyweight, but just right there in the like the perfect middle, you know? I feel like Goldilocks here for a second. But I'm a massive fan of these sweatpants so far. I also picked them up in the white color. So as far as like the look of them, they look exactly the same. Like they have the same elastic waistband, they have the pockets, and then they have the cuffing at the bottom. I will say with the white pair, it does fit slightly different than the gray. So these aren't as long. I feel like they fit more, but then they are kind of like slightly wider in the legs. And then material wise, it's still like really soft and comfortable, but it just feels like a little bit rougher of a fabric. But what I appreciate is that this white is not see-through at all. So I really, really like these. And I bet you're wondering, why the heck am I getting sweatpants in the summertime? Well, for one, summer in Seattle is very short-lived, and we still have days where it's not like sunny and 80 or 90 degrees like every single day. Like for instance, today it's actually 57 degrees and raining, so I'm definitely wearing sweatpants currently right now. But also, I like to get a head start on fall. I live in sweatpants being in the Pacific Northwest anyways. So anyways, that's my rant on that. But these are gray white sweatpants, so I definitely like these a lot. And then the last pair of sweatpants that I picked up is a dark gray color. Surprisingly, I don't even own a pair of dark gray sweatpants that are like this color, like a charcoal gray. So I was excited to pick these up. So on Brandy's website, like she does list list pretty close measurements as far as like inseam and waist size and stuff like that. And so I was curious to see how accurate it was going to be. It's actually pretty accurate. I remember seeing that the dark gray ones, they listed the inseam being slightly longer, and it is true. These ones are probably the longest out of like the other two that I just showed. So I find that I could like just cuff it one and it looks fine, but honestly if I left it undone, it looks fine as well. This one is super freaking soft. So it's exactly the same as the medium gray color that I just showed. And here's like what the inside of it looks like if you guys were curious. But yeah, the fit of it, the same elastic band, it still has 2 pockets and it still has the little cuff on the bottom as well. So I think overall, I'm actually really impressed with all of the items that I picked up. I'm definitely gonna be ordering more things from Brandy. I'm debating returning that gray tank top, or since it was just $16, maybe just keeping it anyways. I don't know if it's worth the effort of returning or anything like that. But we do have a Brandy Melville near me as well, so maybe I could check that out. But anyways, tank tops, super impressed, really impressed with how comfortable they are and how comfortable the crop tops are as well. And the sweatpants, really impressed with the fit of them. They're exactly the fit of sweatpants that I like. So I think that they are kind of giving my Aritzia ones a run for their money. You guys know I love my Aritzia boyfriend sweatpants. I think I own like over 10 pairs at this point, but this is like a nice variation from those. Yes, they don't have a drawstring, but they just are so comfortable on. Like, I just can't stress that enough. I love being comfortable. So I'm really impressed with the sweatpants. I'll have to give updates on how they wear over time and if like the pilling holds true or not. But so far I'm obsessed. I see what all the fuss is about with Brandy. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and please make sure you subscribe before you go. And I will see you in a couple of days in my next video. Bye guys, love you.